in to my personal highlight match. I want to see what sort of spice we have on the side of Dunia Games, especially when it comes to dealing with the sniping prowess of the one and only Whoopi.
Yeah, we have Dunia Games right now going in for the defender, and the attackers will be Smart Omega. So we'll have to find out as to how that snipe will be countered right here, especially as Dunia Games has a great probability to initiate that kill first, but that will depend on how fast the approach will be for Smart Omega at this point.
Beeline for that B bomb site, and it looks like just two defenders are waiting for them. Oh, great stun! Whoopi stopped in his path, and one good shutdown by ZZX. Rage manages to take him out. Good trade out. Gonzi dropped by Idra, and now just like that, the players of Smart Omega already at that B bomb site to take over. But the objective player Risky hasn't really found an ingress in towards to plant that bomb. Finally does, and the pressure is on. Dunia Games, this is a 3v4, needs to find an entrance towards the B bomb side, and they stand a better chance of rotating around long from the side of passageway, but instead they take the shortest shortcut, and Jet Sky gets punished.
Yeah, 3 entry points at this point, and they're trying to test out, but with 3 men remaining, it might be access to the depth. Oh, good exchange right now, but trailer container right here on a 1 versus 1, and it is a loss, and because it's Whoopi who's guarding that point, 1 point goes to Smart Omega.
Yeah, fantastic play by Smart Omega. This is a good opener. And just like that, you can see exactly who's the most dominant team out there on S&D, at the very least so far. No other team has been as solid as Smart Omega on S&D, and they proved it against WDC Free Slot. But against Dunia Games as well, can it be done? Whoopi Angle has got that right idea, but execution was just a tad bit too slow. Sidestepped by his opponent. Rage! Oh my god! That Rage on the KRM. Too spicy, Neptune.
Yeah, not looking good. Zen is just overextending in there a little bit too close and being hurt by Smart Omega. And with that initiation of the kill, they just goes in towards passageway and take backyard on to that warehouse number 4. It is now a 3v5 situation where the plant is about to happen.
Warehouse number 4, once again, plant by the one and only Candy this time around. Earlier, Risky got robbed. Sorry, Candy got robbed, so Risky picked up the slack for him. And the pressure is piled on once again. Indonesians, what's your response? Candy, too good. Pre-aim, turns the corner, shuts him down. Whoopi spots the player, but execution soft, pulls out the shorty, way too good. Final one with a backstab. Quick scope's not gonna be possible. Indra gets the godnate, but he shuts himself down too.
I mean, that's a risk that he's willing to take. It's a 1-1 trade with the manpower. They have the advantage, but it's good rotation being done. I mean, this is what we're talking about. As the attacker, you need to understand when to slow down on that approach, get that initial frag, and then later on plan an approach on where the opposite side can be taken of the defenders. And this is one thing, the spread out, a 1-3-1 split by Smart Omega being done right here.
Mind games by the Filipinos. Smart Omega, after 2 quick rushes, slow the pace down, waiting to catch Indonesia off guard. Dunia Games, good nade sent out. Can it get a little bit of information? Answer is no. Whoopi peeks around the corner. Timing should be on his side. He is the first one there. One slides away. Nobody to spot out just yet. Whoopi repositions. As slow as this may be, it's a tense moment. That nade, if it connects, it will be a GG. Whoopi's not going to find anyone on the side of warehouse number 4 as well. Nobody's holding on to those back boxes. Only one guy on defense, ZZX, at the B bomb site. So moving there might just be a good idea, but it's all about a game of information. Who finds that first, Neptune?
Yeah, it's more of where they can position with the greatest advantage. And with that frag, even after that tick of 1 minute, no one has made a move just yet, and they are being pressured by time. Alpha push right now as 3 members is already in position for Dunia Games. Takedown by Whoopi in there, but quickly traded in Rage. Oh, kills after kills. It is now down for the plant, and 1 left as Zeze will be waiting.
Zeze. Dunia Games, I expected a little bit more from these players against the one and only Smart Omega. But Smart Omega, we talked about the game of calculation. Could they afford to drop a series against WDC free slot? The answer was hell yeah. In the honor of yeah. But, against Dunia Games, it seems like they are not in the mood to play any bit of mind games. They just want to smash them, take the dub, and move on to day number 3. And so far, it looks like Smart Mega has been quite stellar at doing exactly that, Neptune.
Yeah, and then now they have to switch it to
great
a
response.
quick push, but that has been traded off to the 3 members, and now left to see. But
Big one.
right now, but the push will not be
Zen.
hampered. Oh, Zen in there for takedown. Now left with Whoopi from far away. It's a 1v4, AJ.
1v4, make that a 1v3, all thanks to that, but great pressure coming through with the Peacekeeper, manages to hold him in place, and it's just a one single round pullback by Dunia Games. Can they now snowball this into something bigger? Smart Mega was a great start, but the Indonesians are slowly waking up, calling them out on some of their gameplay, and that Punisher was just perfect, and this time it's a slow round. And we saw exactly how that went for the players of Smart Mega earlier on. This time round, let's see if those angles are locked down perfectly.
I'll have to find out if the slow really is the key for the success of Smart Omega. We have one Rage is a little bit too close in there against 3 members, but information really needs to be gathered earlier on. They will not be risking less than 1 minute because they might fail to go in for the approach as well as for the kill. Back to the 1-3-1, but Barracks Hut will be the position of 3 of the members. But as we can see, an anticipation of an alpha push coming in from Candy right now. Grenades will be thrown to get that information, but Whoopi is now getting information as well. Well, it's more of a good hiding spot from Dunia Games. They know where they will not be seen by Whoopi using that sniper.
And you have to play your experience well against a team like Smart Mega, or you will be punished. Especially by a guy named Whoopi. As I say that, Zen gets dropped. Whoopi gets a double. Rage takes out Gonzi. And just like that, Smart Mega have got control of this map. 40 seconds to go. But it looks like the numbers will be on the side of the Filipinos as Risky drops Zeze X. Fran, final player, Peacekeeper. Can it be the savior of the day for Dunia Games? I think not. And Idra makes sure of that.
It's now 1-4 underscores, and well, this is expected from Smart Omega, but not so much from Dunia Games. They are making a mistake of bashing their heads in there on a 3-1 split, a 3-1-1 split, to be honest. It's more of the delayed reaction from those coming from B that has hampered the performance of Dunia Games at this point, because this time we are seeing Smart Omega on a quick rush right now, and they will not be countered right away for this push, AJ.
They most definitely won't be counted. Angles perfect by Whoopi, but gets punished by Jet Sky. That's the supremacy of that KSP. Managing to hold him in spot. Oh, Mistro. But that stun's not going to affect them too much at all. Candy has a great angle, punishes Jet Sky, whereas Fran gets taken out by Risky. Candy the man, 5-1. Smart Mega does not drop a single beat.
And that is a mistake being done. That nade and the panic run into the white warehouses cost them 2 lives already. A quick turnaround being done because of luck. So hopefully that will not happen this time on this game. Otherwise, Dunia Games might have a great momentum later on. But with the scores right now, 4-point lead by Smart Omega. All they have to do is defend and get the information. Quickly rush towards where the teams of Dunia Games will be moving in for the plant and the push. And then it's just up to them for the mechanical skills. Mechanical skills aside, like, they are just into for the tactics and understanding the rotation of the opposing team.
Everybody's playing those tight angles, pixel peeping their opponents. Great opportunity. Oh, KRM eats ahead. But Fran drops Rage instantaneously as the boy gets a little overexcited. Whoopi headshot from afar. Zen punished. Whoopi once again opportunity. One slides into his crosshair, but the punishing isn't really delivered by Whoopi. Good grenade as it is popped just to force the players of Dunia Games away. Just a little bit. Does not connect. But the game of numbers on the side of Smart Mega once again. Even when they are all equal, Smart Mega punishes. With them having this numbers advantage, things just got a little bit more difficult for the players of Dunia Games.
Yeah, and it's a good thing that Fran was able to cross over from showers right now, but not so much as Kendi will be able to take him down on the snipe. Now, the rotation of two members with two as well waiting. The bomb will be on the ground. Idra will just be waiting for that entry, but Risky, no waiting for him. He will risk everything to take down, and Gonzi will be out. Match point for Smart Omega.
Yeah, they've got the game of numbers on their side, so Risky surely is allowed to take all of those risks, but you gotta love the way Whoopi's playing this. And the biggest question I had in my mind was, what sort of answer does Dunya Games have? What sort of a strategy do they have to shut down Whoopi? I guess the answer is nothing. They don't really have a response. They don't really have an answer for this ravaging monster out there in the battlefield. But Jeskai drops Risky. This is a good opener. Whoopi finding one, but cannot find the angle just yet. Zen manages to shut down Idra as Jeskai is traded out. The game of numbers to the side of Dunya Games this time round. Rage and Whoopi, this deadly duo, they're still alive. Whoopi brings out the shot, he does not get a hit mark. Oh, quick scope, but Zen trades him out after shutting down Rage. Fantastic response by Dunya Games. But Smart Omega still on that match point, so close to taking this 2-0 on Dunya Games.
Yeah, I'll have to see if that win will be the momentum of Dunya Games right now. They are an attacker, so they have a chance to take this pace of the game. But with the position right now being taken and Whoopi starting it against Fran, it is now looking well for this team of Smart Omega. But the trade-off in there has lost them, bringing us to a 4-4.
4-4, Whoopi traded out. Good response. Kendi picks up that snipe this time around. Come on. Give the boys of DG a break. And Kendi not getting aggressive. Rage does and is instantaneously punished. 3v3 now. Good stun on Zen just to slow the pace down a little bit. Idra backstab. But I believe that move is going to be called out by the Indonesians. Manages to sneak into the white warehouse too easily. And that's going to be a detriment to Dunya Games.
Yeah, it's a 1v3, a 1v4 situation right now, and Gonzi will be at a loss, right? Idra will be sided with a takedown, but the rotation will be known. The pinch might be happening, but no movement just yet. They're just waiting on that bomb and waiting for the time to count down. The risk will not be taken by Smart Omega. All they have to do is to be patient, and that is a virtue. There's no other virtue that they need to take right now. They need to be waiting, but Gonzi sneakily in there, patient as well. It is now a 1v1 against Kendi, AJ.
Yeah, great plays coming through from Gonzi. He's not going for the plant, just going for the hunt, and that's a good decision. Gonzi was able to punish Kendi. Great clutch by the side of Dunya Games, all thanks to Gonzi.
Gonzi in there, like understanding where the rotation is once he makes that kill, where to move so that he will not be spotted as well. Now, as we can see, they are going for the hard push on Bravo right now, leaving one behind. Get information if the approach will be crucial, but Fran was able to take down Risky, and I think the Bravo push will be at hand right now, as 2 and 1 will be going in for the defense, but we have Zeze who might be able to take hold of one, but Whoopi already bounced it off.
Oh, Whoopi almost got that, but Fran manages to punish. Good stun coming through just to slow down the pacing of Dunya Games, and shut down by Kendi from afar. A double snipe setup, one that Dunya Games just was not expecting to deal with, and a 2v1 on that match point. Just so close for Smart Omega to secure this now, but Gonzi, he got the clutch earlier. Same sort of numbers against him, same players against him. Let's see if he can get it this time around as well.
All I have to do is go sneakily and understanding all the corners, but there you go, another hit against Kendi, and it's now left to 1, but there's only 2 more points that he can cover, and as we can see, we have Rage who backed off just to make sure that he has a secure spot on that bomb, and probably a good hiding spot to wait on for that remaining 40 seconds, AJ.
It's all about the timing as well as the angles held on here. Rage backs away. KRM. So CQC, Rage is going to get this pop. Unless he misses that shot, man. Or, you know, the gods of RNG give him a hit mark by some chance. But the KSP should be able to pop his head off as long as he can get those first few bullets to connect. Bomb picked up. Rage knows his positioning. Rotates around. Timing. Oh, gets the hit mark, and Gonzi finishes him off. No even a hit mark. Gonzi perfection. And now, this is Smart Omega held onto that match point for so long now. But it's still so close to the finish, Neptune.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was surprised with how Arthur is doing right now. Gonzi is a different kind of monster at this point, going in for the 1v2 clutch for the twice already in this game, and it's against Smart Omega. The Smarts right now from Gonzi is proving it right here. But as we can see, the attack is still on the side of Dunya Games, and they are now heading to Alpha right now.
Oh my god, the damage been dealt already. Candy with a triple. Hydra secures the headshot onto Zen. Smart Omega finally puts this to rest 7-4.
And they don't want to risk it. That they want to make sure that they win. Oh, for the other side, I mean, it's a smart move coming from Gonzi, but it's more of how Smart Omega responded, especially on that last moment. It's the confidence that Dunya Games has that they can end it when they're waiting, but they rush it a little bit too quick for that final, and I think Smart Omega take advantage of what is going on in the minds of DG Esports.
Yeah, DG, they were a little confident at the very start. You could see those big smiles heading on into this matchup, and you know, they might have just been suckered in by the players of Smart Omega after that 2-1 loss that they received. Once again, you know, I'm just playing devil's advocate. Yes, they can